All right, folks, we're going to do a second video this week on quadratics. Again, since the ACT is over, to kind of help you with maybe your regular classes with your final exams and such. So if you saw the last video, and in case you didn't, let me just kind of do a very quick recap. If you're trying to find solutions to any quadratic, there are typically going to be two solutions, possibly only one or some complex solutions, but we can factor it and we can set those factors equal to zero. If you notice, this one down here is already factored, so that one should be pretty quick. And this one, before we pause, let me just give you a couple of, if you wanted to use that, hey, two things that multiply to give me C, but add to give me B, then we do have to think about the fact that there is no C here, but it would be zero. So that would still work if you want to try that method. There actually is another method that I'll show you in just a minute for number 15. All right, so I'm going to zoom in. If the teachers would pause for 15. Okay, hopefully you had a chance to look at that one. So let me scoot it up and get number 9 centered here and try that one. Okay, let's see the explanation of these two. So, like I said, if you wanted to think about number 15 in terms of x squared minus 36x plus 0, that's fine. And then remember, you would be looking for two numbers that multiply to give you this, but add to give you this. Well, we know that that would have to be 0 times something. Well, what would it have to be? It would have to be 0 times negative 36. So that would work, and you could go ahead and put those things in the parentheses. X minus 36, x plus 0 equals 0, and then go ahead and solve those parentheses. But I want to show you a way that's just a little bit quicker and easier that sometimes students don't catch on to initially. These two both have a common factor, and that would be they both contain an x to the first power at least. So you can, what's another quicker way maybe to do this one is to factor out the x, and then these two things are being multiplied together, and that's what we have to have. Two things that are being multiplied together, one of which has got to be 0. So then you can just set the first item equal to 0. We're done, but that would be what happened if you solved this. It would also give you 0. And the second one, if we add 36 on both sides, that would give us the other solution. So this one has a solution of two solutions, but they only wanted one of them. 0 and 36. So the choice that we're going to pick for this one is B, 36. Okay, and number 9 is really, even though it's abstract, it's really even easier. So what they're saying for number 9 is, hey, what if I have something already factored, but I don't tell you what the numbers are, A and B? Well, that's okay. We can still set both parentheses, both parentheses equal to 0, just like we've done for all of these quadratics that are factored. And how would you solve it for x? Well, you would subtract whatever A is. That would give you one solution, negative A, and much the same, you would subtract B for this one. That would give me the other solution, negative B. So if you look at all the answers, none of them have two negatives except for number 1. And, this is not an answer now. We're not multiplying these together. They didn't ask us for the product. They just said what satisfies the equation, which means they're asking for solutions to the equation. So A would be the correct choice for that one. Okay, Falcons, y'all have a good rest of your day.